They may never say it out loud, but their heart hurts every time they see you. Someone very close to you is carrying a pain so deep they cannot put it into words. Every day they smile and act normal, but inside they are breaking. You have no idea how much your presence affects them. The things you say and do create wounds that they hide from the world. This person loves you too much to tell you the truth. They would rather suffer in silence than risk hurting you or changing your relationship. But their heart cannot take much more of this hidden pain. You and this person share a bond that goes deeper than most relationships. But something has changed between you, and you can feel it even if you cannot name it. Have you noticed they seem different lately? Maybe they smile, but their eyes look tired. Perhaps they seem distant even when they are right next to you. You might have caught them staring at you with a sad expression that quickly changes when you look their way. Or maybe they have started avoiding certain conversations or activities you used to enjoy together. These are not random changes. They are signs of someone who is protecting themselves from pain while still trying to love. Your instincts have been telling you something is wrong. You have felt the shift in their energy even when everything seems normal on the surface. This hidden pain is slowly destroying them from the inside. When people bottle up their emotions for too long, it creates damage that grows worse each day. They are reaching a breaking point where they cannot pretend anymore. Soon they will either have to speak their truth or completely pull away from you. To protect themselves, the walls they have built around their heart are getting higher and thicker. Soon it may be impossible to reach them at all. Only you have the power to help heal this pain because you are connected to its source. Without your understanding and action, they will continue to suffer alone. They are running out of strength to keep pretending everything is fine. Each day takes more energy to hide their true feelings from you. Time is running out to save this relationship before the damage becomes too deep to repair. Their heart can only take so much before it shuts down completely to survive. Like this video right now to receive deeper insight into this person's hidden pain and suffering. This person has been carrying this emotional burden for months, maybe even years. They learned long ago to hide their true feelings to keep peace and avoid conflict. There are specific moments when their heart breaks a little more, when you do not notice their efforts to please you, when you forget something important to them, when you seem to take their love for granted. They put on a brave face every single time, but inside they feel invisible and unappreciated. They watch you live your life while feeling like they do not really matter to you. Their greatest fear is appearing weak or needy. So they swallow their pain and pretend everything is perfect. They have become experts at hiding their tears and putting their own needs last. At night when they are alone, they replay every interaction with you. They wonder if you really care about them or if they are just convenient to have around. They love you so much that they would rather hurt themselves than risk losing you. So they stay silent and hope that someday you will notice their struggle. They dream of the day when you will see them for who they really are, when you will appreciate their sacrifices and validate their feelings without them having to ask. But each day that passes without recognition makes them feel more alone and forgotten. They are slowly giving up hope that things will ever change between you. Type healing now to strengthen your emotional connection and open your heart to understanding their pain. The signs of their hidden pain show up in ways you might not recognize. They have learned to cry in private and smile in public. When they are hurting, they become quieter than usual. They may seem distracted or lost in thought. They start avoiding eye contact because they are afraid you will see their pain late at night. They lie awake thinking about conversations they wish they could have with you. They practice what they would say if they had the courage to be completely honest. They have developed habits to cope with their emotional pain. Maybe they stay extra busy to avoid thinking about it. Perhaps they throw themselves into taking care of others to feel needed around you. They become careful about what they say and do. They edit themselves constantly to avoid saying something that might upset you or reveal how they really feel. They have become masters at changing the subject when conversations get too close to their pain. They deflect with humor or redirect attention to someone else. You might notice they seem to hold back from fully expressing joy or excitement. They have learned to keep their emotions smaller, to protect themselves from bigger disappointments. Their body language tells a story their words never will. Shoulders that carry invisible weight, smiles that do not quite reach their eyes, arms that cross defensively without them realizing it. They watch other people express their needs freely and wonder why they cannot do the same. They envy those who can ask for what they want without fear of rejection. Inside they are screaming to be seen and understood, but outside they remain calm and accommodating. If you want to unlock deeper understanding about healing this person's emotional pain, you can give super thanks of $5, $10, $20, or more. Each contribution supports continued guidance on recognizing hidden emotional wounds and learning how to help those you love heal. The path to healing is opening now. Type 888 to activate your ability to see and heal emotional pain. You hold the key to their emotional healing, but you may not realize how much power you have in this situation. There are specific things you do or say that trigger their deepest pain. Maybe you interrupt them when they try to share something important. Perhaps you forget promises you made or dismiss their concerns as unimportant. Small changes in how you interact with them could transform their entire emotional world. A genuine compliment when they least expect it. Asking their opinion and really listening to their answer. Remembering details about their life that matter to them. They have been waiting for years for you to truly see them. Not just as someone who is always there for you, but as a person with their own dreams, fears, and needs. They notice everything you do, even when you think they are not paying attention. They remember every kind word and every harsh one. They stir up moments of connection like treasures because they happen so rarely. Their pain comes from feeling invisible in your presence. They believe they could disappear and you might not notice for days. This feeling of not mattering is slowly killing their spirit. They have been silently asking for help through their behavior, but the signals are too subtle for most people to catch. They hope you will see their struggle without them having to spell it out. Deep down they still believe you care about them, but they need proof that goes beyond words. They need actions that show them they are valued and appreciated. Their heart is still open to healing, but the window of opportunity is getting smaller each day they feel unseen. Type 555 now for emotional breakthrough and the power to heal hearts that hurt in silence. The root of their pain comes from feeling unseen and unheard by the person they care about most. They have learned to expect disappointment, so they protect themselves by expecting nothing. Past experiences taught them that their feelings do not matter as much as other people's comfort. They learn to make themselves smaller to avoid conflict or rejection. In their mind, they tell themselves stories about why you act the way you do. They make excuses for your behavior while blaming themselves for being insensitive or asking for too much. They have convinced themselves that their emotional needs are burdens that other people should not have to carry, so they carry them alone. Even when the weight becomes too heavy, they filter everything you do through the lens of their pain. A delayed text response becomes proof you do not care. A forgotten conversation becomes evidence they do not matter. Their pattern of self-sacrifice has become so automatic they do not even realize they are doing it anymore. They give and give while their own emotional tank runs empty. Sometimes they feel anger bubble up inside them, but they push it down quickly because good people are not supposed to feel resentful toward those they love. They have normalized their suffering to the point where they believe this is just how relationships work. They think everyone feels this lonely and invisible. The war between loving you and protecting themselves creates constant internal tension that exhausts their spirit and drains their energy. Every single day, if you want to receive advanced guidance on healing emotional wounds and rebuilding broken trust, You can give super thanks of $5, $10, $20, or more. These contributions unlock deeper insights about emotional recovery and relationship healing. Type HOPE now to activate the healing energy needed to transform pain into connection. And understanding that the moment for healing and transformation has arrived, you now have the awareness to recognize their hidden pain and take action to help heal it. Start by looking for the subtle signs they show when they are hurting. Notice when they become quieter than usual or when their smiles seem forced. And pay attention to the moments when they try to share something with you. Stop what you are doing and give them your full attention. Make eye contact and really listen to their words. Acknowledge their efforts and contributions without them having to ask for recognition. Thank them for the small things they do that you usually take for granted. Create safe spaces for them to be vulnerable by sharing your own struggles and emotions first. This shows them it is okay to not be perfect all the time. Ask them specific questions about their thoughts and feelings. Do not just ask how they are doing. Ask what made them happy today or what they have been thinking about lately. Remember, the details they share with you and bring them up in future conversations. This shows them their thoughts and experiences matter to you. Give them permission to express negative emotions without trying to fix them or make them feel better immediately. Sometimes people just need to be heard and validated. Be patient as they learn to trust you with their true feelings. Years of hiding emotions cannot be undone overnight, but consistent care will eventually break down their walls. Watch how your words and actions affect them. Notice when they light up with joy and when they shrink back in pain. Adjust your behavior based on what you observe. Type transform now to complete the emotional healing process and commit to seeing and loving this person for who they truly are. The understanding you have gained today is the first step toward healing both your hearts and strengthening your connection. This person's pain was never really about you personally. It was about feeling invisible and unimportant in a world where they give so much but receive so little recognition. Now that you can see their struggle, you have the power to change everything. Small acts of acknowledgement and appreciation will begin to heal years of emotional wounds. Be patient with both of them and yourself as you learn new ways to connect. Healing takes time, but every step forward makes a difference. Their heart is still open to love and hope. With your newfound awareness, you can help them remember their worth and value. Type love to seal your commitment to emotional healing and deeper connection with this special person.